So you don't have to put it in. Okay.
All right, that's up.
He's already been asked to give his quiet way to do it.
Thank you for coming to our presentation. Please join me for the pledge. Please be seated. Hi, my name is Calvin. My animal is a puma. My animal is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it has four, gives birth to live young, is warm-blooded, and feeds its cubs milk. Pumas live in vast ranges across the Americas. My animal's habitat is desert, forests, and swamps. My animal animal eats large hoofed mammals like deer and elk. My animal is a carnivore, and interesting facts about my animal is that pumas can't walk, instead they paw like a house cat. I like pumas because they are fast and have many interesting facts. Hi, my name is Lily Pasco. The animal I chose is the sand cat. My animal is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it gives birth to live babies. Sand cats live in the deserts of North Africa, the Middle East, and Central Asia. My animal's habitat is living in burrows. My animal eats rodents, birds, reptiles, and insects. Sand cats are carnivores. An interesting fact about my animal is they are the smallest wild cat and do not need to drink water. I like my animal because it is furry. Sand cats are beautiful. Hi, my name is Hudson Burton. My animal report is about the dodo bird. My animal was a bird. I know it was a bird because it had wings with feathers and a beak. Dodo birds lived on an island called Mauritius. They are now extinct. My animal lived in woods and dry coastal areas. My animal ate fruits, nuts, they are kept as pets. My animal is a carnivore. An interesting fact about my animal is they can grow any of their body parts back, like their arms, legs, and tail. I like my animal because they always look like they are smiling. That's what dogs are for. otter. My animal is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it's warm-blooded and they give birth to live young in the sun. Otters live on every single continent except for Australia and Antarctica. My animal's habitat is rivers, lakes, and oceans. My animal eats fish and crab. Otters are carnivores. An interesting fact about my animal is they hold hands when they sleep so they don't drift away from each other. I like my animal because they are cute. Hi, my name is Baby Robert. My animal is the little penguin. My animal is a bird. I know it is a bird because it has feathers and a beak. Little penguins live in Australia. They live in caves and on the beach. My animal's habitat is in sand corals and rock crevices. This penguins eat fish and squid. My animal is a carnivore and an interesting fact about my animal penguin is it is the smallest penguin in the world. I like my animal because they water and are cute. Hi, my animal is a My animal is a rat. My animal is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it has hair, gives birth to little babies, and drinks milk from its mother. Giraffes live in Africa. My animal's habitat is in savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands. My animal eats leaves. Giraffes are herbivores and interesting facts about my animal is it has a very long neck. I like and a stud up to 20 inches long. I like my animal because it is tall and gentle with beautiful spots. Hi, my name is Adelia Dusty. My animal is a model fox. My animal is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it has fur and is warm-blooded. My animal lives in captivity primarily in Finland and North America. My animal's habitat is artificial fur from sanctuaries or private care. Idle foxes eat raw meat, organ bones, berries, and vegetables. My animal is an omnivore. Interesting facts about my animal is it does not occur naturally. It is a product of selective breeding. I like my animal because it's cool and cute.
Hi, my name is Gavin Agnew. My animal is the bearded dragon. My animal is a reptile. I know it is a reptile because it is a cold-blooded vertebrate with scales, breathes air, and lays eggs. Bearded dragons live in Australia. My animal's habitat is arid deserts, dry woodlands, and vast savannas. Bearded dragons eat insects, worms, leafy greens, assorted fruits, and veggies. My animal is an omnivore. An interesting fact about my animal is they are known to puff out their spiny beards that will turn black in color when they feel threatened or excited. They are marvelous.
Hi, my name is Ridge Road Champlain. The animal I was the flying squirrel. The flying squirrel is an animal. I was an animal because they give their babies milk and they have fur. My animal lives in forests in North America. They make their nest in old oak and pine trees. A flying squirrel is an omnivore. It eats insects, nuts, insect berries, fruits, and even mushrooms. An interesting fact about my animal is that they fly 300 feet. They have big eyes and tails which give them a winter on the boat in the air. Right before landing on a tree, they flip their tails to slow down the airplane. I like flying squirrels because they're furry, flying squirrels are fantastic.
Let's take a walk in the jungle.
Walking in the jungle, walking in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Walking in the jungle, walking in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid.
One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back. What's that?
It's a frog. We're not afraid. Let's jump. Stomping in the jungle, stomping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Stomping in the jungle, stomping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid.
One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back.
Stop! Listen. What's that?
It's a monkey.
We're not afraid.
Let's jump.
Jumping in the jungle, jumping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Jumping in the jungle, jumping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid.
One step, two steps, three
sea lions and sea turtles. And interestingly, interesting fact about my animal is it's the world's largest predatory fish, growing up to 21 feet long. They are fast and strong. Great whites are amazing.
Hi, my name is Samuel Richards. The animal I chose is the toucan. The toucan is a bird. I know it is a bird because it has feathers and it lives in the tropical rainforest in Central and South America. A toucan is an omnivore. It eats fruit, bugs, and small animals. An interesting fact is toucans are playful and important to the ecosystem. I like toucans because they have a colorful beak and feathers. Toucans are marvelous.
Hi, my name is Zoe Daniels. The animal I chose is the leopard. The leopard is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it is warm-blooded and gives birth to 5 young. My animal lives in Africa, India, and Asia in rainforests and deserts. Leopard is a carnivore. It eats monkeys, birds, and fish. And history fact is that they can run up to 58 kilometers per hour, and they often drag their prey up trees to eat them. I like my animal because their cubs are cute and they are fast runners. Leopards are awesome. Hi, my name is Aurora Gordon. The animal I chose is the cheetah. A cheetah is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it has long legs that are called cubs. My animal tall. I like emperor penguins because they are deep diving champions, diving up to 650 feet. Emperor penguins are terrific.
Hi, my name is Faye Coleman. The animal I chose is the ghost. The ghost is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it has fur and feeds its baby's milk. My animal lives in the barn, areas with shrubs and trees and seed, areas for climbing. A ghost is an herbivore. It eats hay, weeds, and woody plants. An interesting fact about my animal is that they have rectangle pupils. I like ghosts because they make me laugh when they do funny jumps. Ghosts are adorable.
Hi, my name is Cannon Bordeaux. The animal I chose is the blue whale. The blue whale is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because they are warm-blooded, breathe with their lungs, and give birth to live babies. My animal lives in all oceans except the Arctic Ocean. A blue whale is a carnivore. It eats krill and shrimp. An interesting fact about my animal is it is the largest animal to live on Earth. I like the blue whale because they are huge. Blue whales are terrific.
Hi, my name is Olive Brandon. The animal I chose is the pug. The pug is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because it has live babies. My animal lives in a home or friendly with people. A pug is an omnivore. It eats dog trees and vegetables. An interesting fact about my animal is that they are originally the pets of royal families. I like pugs because they are cute. Pugs are adorable.
Hi, my name is Elliot Rice. The animal I chose is the megalodon. The megalodon is a fish. I know it is a fish because it breathes underwater using gills. My animal lives in the warm tropical ocean. Megalodons are carnivores. They eat whales, dolphins, and seals. An interesting fact about my animal, its bite was the most powerful of any creature. I like megalodons because they were the biggest animal in the ocean. A megalodon shark is amazing.
Hi, my name is Charlotte Passano. The animal I chose is the tiger. The tiger is a mammal. I know it is a mammal because
hamster is an omnivore. It eats vegetables, fruit, grain, and insects. An interesting fact about my animals is they can run up to 5 miles per day on their wheel. I like hamsters because they're cute. Hamsters are adorable.
You all just did a beautiful job. Congratulations. We're going to cheer for you one more time. I was in the back of the auditorium thinking the last time this group was on this, most of this group was on this stage was about a year ago for kindergarten graduation. And to watch what they just did was incredible. So everyone out there, moms, dads, family members, you should be super proud of these kiddos. It's the first time that I'm sure, I feel confident saying, they have stood in front of an audience, and look at how many people are out there now. I hope you didn't look before, but look out there. Look what you just did. Good job, everybody. Make sure to thank you all for being in the audience today. I see a lot of familiar faces, families, friends here supporting them. So thank you for taking time to be here for them to watch this wonderful presentation. Mr. Castine is here once again for us. He will have DVDs available. Yes, absolutely. Give him a round of applause. So that's a long time. Okay. Also, our custodial staff that made sure our beautiful auditorium was all picked up. Our 6th grade ushers, Mrs. Lambert's class, you did an awesome job. Thank you all. Another wonderful, unique thing about Chazy. Mrs. Brown, I don't know if she's still in the audience. She was here, but we want to thank her. We had a couple little bumps in the road. Mrs. Moser and Mrs. Pouport. Oh, she's there in the back. I'm going to call her out. She's not going to be happy, but she's back there. Came to our rescue to the point where we had to reset the whole system, and she saved us, so thank you, Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Duffy, Mrs. Wilson, Mrs. Riley, Miss Forkey for having the students work on their, I just noticed that, that's adorable. Working on all of their artwork that you got to see that was projected. And of course, Mrs. Moser and Mrs. Pouport, who ran these scripts with these students over and over again, encouraged them. And I mean, I can't say it enough. You could clearly hear all of these and the fun facts that they shared. So beautiful job. Thank you both very much. In first grade, I have 2 questions, okay? Does anyone here ever eat at home like a flamingo? Upside down, dancing around? Okay, I knew there'd be one. I knew there'd be one. I think in at least one classroom knows the answer to this, probably both. Is one of your teachers their favorite animal a pug? Who knows? Mrs. Moser, that's right. She loves pugs, right? And she has a pet pug. Good job, first grade. Two. Oh, I stand corrected, 2 pugs. Okay, so we are going to keep our first graders on the stage. I want to thank you all again for being here. It's wonderful to see all of you. We are going to... We do ask that parents and family members just remain sitting so we can get our K through 6 out back to their classrooms, and then you're invited to come forward and greet your first grader. If you are bringing them home for the day, both Mrs. Moser and Mrs. Cooper have sign-out sheets for you to sign, and then you can take your child. So thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of the gorgeous afternoon.